Everything you've been told about cutting out the middleman is completely wrong. Cutting out intermediaries doesn't automatically make life cheaper. In fact, it often ends up costing you more money in ways you might not even notice. It may sound counterintuitive, but that's the reality today as businesses race to eliminate the middleman through direct-to-consumer, D2C models. Here's the twist. By cutting out one middleman, they're simply creating bigger, more powerful intermediaries that control even more of your choices and money, and you don't even realize it. For years, we've been told that eliminating the middleman simplifies everything and saves you money. But the truth is much more complex and far more expensive than we've been led to believe. The hidden costs of this process are subtle but significant, and by the time you notice, it's too late. What's really happening here? Is the D2C model actually benefiting consumers, or are we just falling into a new middleman trap disguised as direct access? Keep watching, or you might miss out on understanding the shocking truth about the hidden middlemen taking control behind the scenes. You might find that cutting out the middleman could be costing you more than you think. Middlemen have always played an integral role in the global economy, yet most people aren't even aware of how vital they are. Whether it's distributors, agents, or affiliate services, these intermediaries facilitate billions of dollars worth of transactions each year. They're behind almost everything you buy and consume, making sure that products reach you and keeping markets running smoothly. Without them, we would have chaos in everything from product distribution to pricing. Transparency. Take a moment to consider Amazon and Walmart, two of the largest companies in the world, yet they aren't just retailers. These giants are the ultimate middlemen, controlling how products are sold and dictating much of the marketplace. Amazon doesn't just sell products, it shapes the very market it operates in by gathering consumer data, optimizing its operations, and increasingly, setting prices. They control the entire ecosystem, from warehouse management to delivery networks. They hold vast amounts of consumer data and use it to shape your buying behavior, predict demand, and manipulate pricing. But here's the catch. While these middlemen streamline the process, they also increase costs for consumers. You might think you're getting a bargain, but in reality, these massive corporations take a cut at almost every step of the process, from wholesale to retail, making prices higher than if you bought directly through traditional distributors or smaller businesses. The reality is, the more power these middlemen have, the less control we have as consumers over pricing and access. The rise of D2C models was supposed to solve this problem, right? The idea was simple: cut out traditional middlemen to reduce costs. But in reality, companies are just creating new middlemen with even more power than before. Amazon fulfillment, dropshipping platforms, and other third-party delivery services might seem like they are helping eliminate traditional supply chains, but they still have total control over critical aspects of the transaction. They determine the pricing, delivery speed, and visibility of products in the market. Instead of reducing costs, these new middlemen have consolidated more power into the hands of a few giants. Businesses that once had control over their logistics are now forced to rely on companies like Amazon or third-party logistics providers. These new middlemen charge hefty fees, pushing costs onto consumers while claiming to offer direct access to products. The problem is, as these giants get bigger, the consumer's freedom of choice diminishes, and they are left with fewer options. What was promised as a move toward efficiency has instead become a way to centralize market control, allowing a small group of companies to dominate pricing, logistics, and even marketing. As a result, consumers are paying premium prices for services they never fully opted into. Many of you have probably used Honey, the popular browser extension that claims to find the best discounts when shopping online. But what if I told you that Honey's model isn't as transparent as it seems? Honey has been accused of stealing affiliate revenue from content creators, influencers, and even online publications. When you click on an affiliate link from a creator, Honey allegedly swaps the tracking link with its own, even if no coupon is found. It pockets the commission intended for the original content creator. Honey may claim it's helping you find the best deals, but the truth is, they're manipulating affiliate systems to steal commissions that should go to the creators who helped you find the products in the first place. And it's not just a glitch, it's a deliberate, exploitative strategy that harms both consumers and creators. So next time you use Honey, ask yourself, is it really saving you money, or is it just another middleman taking a cut at your expense? Middlemen aren't just found in retail and consumer products. They are deeply embedded in global business operations, especially in the realm of regulations and compliance. With an ever-growing list of laws, certifications, and industry standards, businesses increasingly rely on intermediaries to manage the complexity. These legal middlemen come in many forms: consulting firms, labor hire agencies, and visa programs like H-1B that help companies navigate legal red tape. However, this system often comes at a cost. Many labor intermediaries exploit workers by offering cheaper labor, often under the guise of temporary or contract positions. These workers are often paid below market value while the middlemen profit off of their labor. Meanwhile, the consumer is none the wiser, paying higher prices for the final product without realizing the hidden exploitation in the supply chain. This hidden exploitation benefits businesses at the expense of the workforce and ultimately you, the consumer, who ends up paying for it indirectly. In today's economy, data has become the new currency, and the biggest players in the market, Amazon, Google, and Facebook, are the ones hoarding it. These companies leverage consumer data to manipulate prices, predict demand, and control markets. And they don't just sell products. They sell the information they collect on you. For example, Amazon uses data to predict exactly what you'll want to buy, when you'll want to buy it, and even how much you're willing to pay. But here's the kicker. They don't just predict, they manipulate. By controlling inventory and advertising, Amazon and similar companies use data to control supply and demand, often pushing out smaller competitors and gaining more control over the market. The result? Consumers end up paying higher prices, and the middleman gets more powerful. It's not just about making profits. Middlemen like Amazon and PayPal, which owns Honey, also have an unprecedented level of power when it comes to lobbying for policies that benefit their business interests. These companies use their lobbying power to influence everything from labor laws to antitrust regulations, ensuring that they stay at the top while pushing smaller businesses out of the way. What happens when a few corporations control not only the market, but also the rules? Consumers and small businesses suffer. Competition disappears, and what's left is a system rigged in favor of the biggest players. The truth? The more power these middlemen have, the more they control the economy, and that affects everyone. The growing influence of middlemen in today's economy isn't just about saving time or money, it's about control. These intermediaries are more than just facilitators. They are gatekeepers who control what we buy, how much we pay, and where we buy it from. While they may offer convenience and efficiency, they also drive up costs, reduce transparency, and limit consumer choice. As consumers, we must demand more transparency from platforms like Amazon, Honey, and other middlemen. We need to be aware of how much power these intermediaries hold and how it affects our wallets. And as businesses, we need to question our reliance on these powerful players and their influence over our profits. Middlemen are essential, but their growing influence is problematic. The golden age of the middleman might be quietly draining your wallet, controlling your financial future, and rewriting the rules of business, all without you even noticing. If this video made you question how middlemen are influencing your spending, leave a comment below. We want to hear your thoughts. Are these middlemen truly benefiting us, or are they simply profiting at our expense? Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to CashKeys for more insights that could change the way you look at the economy.